it has been written that Eddie Hearn is open to another Matchroom versus Queensbury 5 versus 5. And let me counterpunch. First of all, this is what I want to know. Will he use the same people? Will Wilder be the captain? You know, will they have these people redeemable? Or will he just get a whole new squad of people to take on Eddie Hearn's Queensbury fighters? Because it was a wash. When I mean a wash, I mean every fight ended in a stoppage or a KO. Yeah, the only one, I think, Ford versus Ball was probably the closest fight, you know. But other than that, dude, it was just horrible for Eddie Hearn. And I see Eddie Hearn wanting to do this because Eddie needs some get back. It ain't Frank. Frank's good. Frank's just kicking back. He got him a drink. He's wallowing in that Queensbury success. And really, people, if you get down to the nitty gritty, Frank ain't stopped the contest. See, it's still Dubois versus AJ, Matchroom versus Queensbury. That never stopped. I just think it went from hot to back to the Cold War. It ain't just ongoing action. Now they had a little break, but it's still real, okay? That's what it's about. So me personally, I don't think they have to be a 5 versus 5, but I can guarantee you if AJ beats Danny Dubois, he's going to look at it like that. But the 5 versus 5 tournament, you know, is its own identity, you know, to be fair, okay? Because they had some good fighters in that group of people. It's just Queensbury was just better. They were better on the night, and they did exactly what they're supposed to do. We've seen guys like Zhang, and people don't play with Zhang, okay? We learned that about Zhang. We should have been known that about Zhang. Ask Parker, ask Joyce 2 times. Now ask Wilder. Those are some heavy-hitting guys themselves. Those are some top of the cream of the crop type fellows that he took down. So, you know, and if Eddie is going to keep the same or get a different plethora of fighters, what would Frank Warren do? Would he keep the same amount of fighters? Will they be in different weight classes? You know what I mean? But I think Eddie's doing this not for the fighters. He's doing that for himself because he knows that that will always be a dark cloud over him as long as he knows and realizes that Queensbury has beaten every one of his Matchroom fighters. You know what I mean? So he needs something. You know, so he's in talk with it, and Frank doesn't really care because Frank won the first one. Even if Frank loses the second one, they still got to do another 5 versus 5 with probably 5 other fighters. So it does give people an opportunity to showcase themselves and represent their promotional company. Something that I wish Bob Arum, Oscar De La Hoya, Al Heyman did on this side of the pond, right? So, you know, at least we're having it once again. I mean, it's not set in stone, but you know Eddie Hearn is going to push for that, especially if and when AJ does a number on Danny Dubois. You know what I mean? So it may be that being the case, but I'll tell you this. We have a lot of fighters like Martin Bacoli that, you know, that could be a part of that. That depends on if he wants to fight for Queensbury. So, you know, we'll soon see. But you guys tell me what you think about this surprise talks of negotiations between, once again, Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn, Matchroom versus Queensbury. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.